Hey everyone, Rogue Rage again from Final Turn. I'm here with Brent from Team Justice League Swag. I had never played a Star Dragon World deck before today. This was my first time. It was incredibly intimidating. The grind game was real. The hand power on his part was insane. So yeah, we were just really impressed with it, and we're gonna do a deck profile. Any words to start off?
We'll go ahead and get the deck profile out of the way. All right, guys. So the Star Dragon World. My buddy, of course, Jackknife Dragon. Gotta give the buddy rare. Gotta give him the love.
You guys want to see the shiny? Weren't all your copies buddy rare?
Yes, they are.
Go big or go home, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start with the grade 3 lineup. I only run 2 grade 3s. This is still a deck work in progress. I basically just got all the cards pretty much the week of this regionals, and this is me and something I just slapped together real quick and had an idea what I wanted. It did mostly what I wanted, but you know, it's still a work in progress. Okay, so start off, I run 1 Tenbu. Just one of the greatest Omni Lords. Can go in any deck. 2 gauge, nukes field, great stats. You know, can't beat it.
You nuked my field at one point.
Oh yeah, nuked your field.
Real hard.
Okay, and now one of the other things I teched in, which was from this regionals, was Jackknife Full Burst. Okay. 2 gauge, call cost, put any card from my drop zone into his soul. 7/2/6 stats. It has penetrate and soul guard. One of the greatest things about his skill, he's got that counter, which kills pay 1 life, kill any card with a 4,000 or less power. Regional exclusive only. Okay. Then we'll go to our size 2 lineup. Of course, I run 4 of our golden buddy, Jackknife Dragon. His skill, real easy. Call cost 1. Search your drop zone for any 1 monster card and put it in his soul. Great stats, 5, 6, 3. So he can, with his soul guard, makes him, you know, be able to stall out just a little bit. Help with the grind game. Okay. I also run 2 variable core. My variable core skill is pay 2 gauge, put as many cards from your hand into his soul. He's a 7/3/2 with soul guard and penetrate. I mean, he's also helps the grind game. He just has 2k defense, but with all the other Dragon Arm stuff in the deck, makes him stay on the field for a lot longer. Okay, so for our first Dragon Arms, I run 2 of the Dragon Arms Elgar Cannons. When this unit is cross-sized into a Neo Dragon, the Neo Dragon gains plus 2k and 1 crit. And the last to round up the size 2 lineup, I run 3 Vert Deuce Matrix, which is one of the parts of the draw engine in this deck. He's a 6/2/7, can only be called a center, and if you have the other parts on him, he allows you to draw a card at the end of the turn. Very, very good shield, because he gets around cards like Pillar of Fire, and a lot of times decks are now built to hit 6k very, very consistently, but when you hit that 1 extra k, it makes a huge difference. Okay, now we're going to move to our size 1 lineup. I run 2 of the Dragon Arms Cavalier. What this card does is when it's cross-sized into the soul of a Neo Dragon, it gives that Neo Dragon penetrate. So this right here is most of the time your optimal thing for Jack. Since he's a 5k and you got the 1s and 0s, that usually around 4 to 3k. So that's going to hit at least 9 easy every time. Okay, I also run for the next Dragon Arms. I run 2 Dragon Arms Vogel. When this is cross-sized into a Neo Dragon, it gives the Neo Dragon move. So it allows you to just, move the guy around. If they have something on it that has penetrate, just move to the side to at least keep your monster soul. Next Dragon Arms is Dragon Arms Winster. What he does, he's my tech in for all the Danger World or Dungeon World players, Danger World players, and anybody who runs like a lot of weapons. Because when he crosses into a Neo Dragon, and that Neo Dragon deals damage to your opponent, you destroy that weapon. Didn't have a chance to do that against you since you redirect all my stuff. And the next part of the draw engine chain is Azul Tezamanga. I run him at 3. Great stats, 5-1-5. I just don't like the crit, but it's part of the draw engine, and he can only be called to the right. For our size 0 lineup, I run 2 of Dragon Arms Artiger. Now, we've had very interesting rulings about this card all day, because when it cross-knives into a Neo Dragon, all of the skills of a size 2 or less monster in battle with this card or with this Neo Dragon are nullified. Now, what it does stop counterattack, and it does stop penetrate. It doesn't stop Soul Guard, though, because Soul Guard happens at the resolution of the battle phase, so which is already after the battle. So it's an okay card for right now. It's probably most likely going to be kicked out and probably in the side deck for something. The last of the monster lineup, I run 3 of the Brun Deuce Icons. Size 0 can only be called to the left, and when you have all 3 of them on the field, all 3 of the chain on the field, you draw 3 cards at the end of your turn.
Yeah. And just call them back.
And just call them back. For the spell lineup, I run 1 Planetary Memory. It's basically your Dragonic Grimoire clone. Okay, next card I run is 2 Barkle Barrettes. Pay 1 gauge, destroy a creature on the field with 3,000 or less defense. Next, I run 2 Shining Rains, which is basically the spell null. The only difference between this spell null and most other ones, it can only be casted on your opponent's turn. Okay, next is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I run 4 Sudden Wormholes. Great card.
Terrible card. Absolutely terrible card. Should be banned or limited to 1.
So basically, it's pay 1 gauge, search your drop zone for any size 2 or less creature, call it to the field by paying its call cost, or you can play it on its counter on your opponent's turn to call a size 1 creature from your hand to your center.
I don't think I'd ever been so annoyed with the spell card before. They just kept coming back.
Oh yeah, they're like roaches, man.
And I was like making sure that I got rid of them.
Okay. Now, one of the next cards is also a very favorite card of mine. I also run 4 of the Dragon Arms Factory. This is another one of the draw engine cards. Basically, it's like a wash because you're actually playing him and then dumping a Dragon Arms from your hand to draw 2. So it helps to redo your hand and hopefully drawing something better. I run 3 of the Spectator Range, which is basically just like the Draco Energy clones. +3/+3 in counterattack to a Neo Dragon. Okay, and also run 4 of the Proto Berries, which are basically the blue Dragon Shield clones. And for the last spell in my deck, I run 3 of the Earth Barriers, basically the green Dragon Shield clones.
Why not 4?
Mostly just because I didn't have the room.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I try to keep my decks at 50. I don't like to go over because then things get clogged up and slows down.
Yeah, the only deck I've ever done that for was with Seeger.
Yeah, Seeger, I can see that.
2 of each of the zeros in.
Yeah.
So 54 was the mid.
Yeah, you can't do anything more than that with his Seeger.
No.
Yeah. For the side deck, this is also just basically mashed together. I do run another full burst in my side deck. I run another 2 ferrets just for Dungeon World or anything else that have low attack or low defense creatures but high crits. I also run 2 of the set spell or item destruction. It's 2 gauge, also in the trial deck. Now this one right here, this is a personal tech because I was looking at my deck. I'm running 5 jacks. I thought about putting it in as Buddy Lights. It's I make a gain 2 life, and if I have a jackknife on the field, I gain a gauge.
If you guys don't know how to get that one, you got to get it with the
this month's Buddy comic book.
No, that was the wasn't that one with the? I got it with the fan book.
Yeah, the fan book. Yeah.
Terrible book. There was nothing useful in it. I thought it was gonna be interesting. It was terrible.
Oh, I just eBayed and got a playset of them.
Ah.
Okay, and my last tech in, which is probably going to become main deck, but I just didn't have. I'm still working out, some of the gauge issues sometimes. I'm running 3 of the Cosmic Storm Greens and Zinke. Big body, size 3, 927. Skill when he hits the field. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and choose one of those cards and put it into your soul. That's the one thing I don't like about it. It's consistent. It's the inconsistencies on those 3 cards. If there's a way to make it more consistent, where I'm going to get a Dragon Arm every time, like if I'm going to give him Penetrate every time, or I'm going to give him extra crit, I'd run it as 4 and probably as my buddy also.
Gotcha. Awesome. So how are you liking Star Dragon World so far?
Oh, I've always been a big Jackknife fan.
Gotcha.
And when he I'm a big Jackknife fan, but I didn't like Dragon World as a whole. I played Ritter for a while, and it was all right with it. But when he finally broke away and got his own world and stuff, that's when I was like, all right, I'm fully on board on it.
Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out Team Justice League Swag's video and their channel. I'll leave a link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.
Later.